Hello everyone and happy Sunday. It is that time again and I am right on time, 9 o'clock. I just got out of Garden State Gardeners, Joe, out of his live. And here we are, another Sunday. Got crazy hair again. Look at this. My goodness gracious. So how was everyone's weekend? Just wait to get a few people in here. We will get this party started. Hello, Chris. Happy Sunday. How was everything? Can you hear, see? Everything good? I stayed in Joe's so the last second. Logged on exactly 9 o'clock. I know Wide Family Farm is going live at 9:30, but it's for members only. And then I think they do their regular live at 11 o'clock. That would be Courtney. Down Under Fulla, hello, happy Sunday. How are you, my friend? I like the beer mug. Too bad I can't drink beer. How are you? Happy Sunday. Like I was just saying, I got on exactly 9. I stayed in Garden State Gardeners till the last second before I had to go live. Looking good. Can see you and hear you fine. Thank you. Kitchen Shenanigans. Hello. Happy Sunday. Sorry, drinking a little iced tea. Hello, love. Just stopping by to show my support. Got to jump on my night live. Yeah, you go live every single night? And what time? Because I'd like to show you some support. I obviously can't show support on the Sunday night at 9 o'clock, but if you can give me a time, Kitchen Shenanigans, I think is it Shannon? Yeah, let me know the time. Type it in real quick. Chris says, hope you had a great weekend. Hello, Paul from England. Say hello to my moderator. Shelley and Anthony, hello. Hello, it's so nice to see you're typing in there. 8 Central or 9 your time. Oh, that stinks. Yes, ma'am, it's Shannon. Well, Shannon, if you go 7 days a week, I can catch you any other time, but definitely not on a Sunday. But happy to have you here. Happy to have met you today. And we'll definitely catch up with each other. Cosmic Cultivators, happiness to all. Hello, friends. How are you doing, Paul Honeyman? I think Joe said something about MB Heritage Farm going live. Thank you for that, Cosmic Cultivators. I just saw that sharing me out. Yes, if you'd like to share this out, that'd be awesome. But Boone might not be here if MB Heritage Farm, who was going live at 9 o'clock in the summer, but Joe wasn't sure if they were still going to go live. Let's see. I'm watching Anna Vlogs live stream on YouTube in New York City. She's live from, hold on. Oh, that sounds cool, Shelley and Anthony. Black's Tropical Homestead, who's a new subscriber or left a comment. Hopefully it's a new subscriber. I saw him over at Joe's Garden State Gardeners. He saw me there too. So that's Black Tropical Homestead. So we're going to be dropping some links. In case you're new here, welcome to Sunday Night's Live. When you come to this live, we show you love by posting your links so that other people can follow you. And that is where my moderator, Paul Honeyman, comes in at. He will start dropping everybody's links. So that's how we show love here. And there's going to be some new people, so make sure you go over and subscribe, like, watch 3 videos, leave a comment. So Black's Tropical Homestead says, hello, Soul Sister. Greetings, Soul Family. Oh, how cool. Idaho Garden Girl. Well, hello. Happy Sunday. Nice to see you in here. Cosmic Cultivator with their peace in their heart. Where to Begin Homestead says, hello, friends. Cosmic Cultivator says, on our way to work as usual. Oh, sorry, guys. Black's Tropical Homestead. Yep, new subscriber. Yes, when I'm done here, if I don't catch it tonight, I will definitely catch it tomorrow. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what your channel is about. Paul Honeyman put laugh out loud, Cosmic. So yeah, welcome. We're getting some new subscribers over here within the last few days, I think. Actually, not this Friday, the Friday before, Yogi Hollow Farm. I met quite a few people over there. And then this weekend alone, in a couple lives I was in, a couple people came over. So welcome to the new subscribers. Happy to have you. If you don't know what my channel is about, I'm about cooking and baking. And I don't know, just harvesting like a small amount of food from like a new garden I just built. So Cosmic Cultivators will tell you it's a teeny tiny little garden. Cosmic Cultivator says, how are you, Melody? I am much better, thank you. Thank you to everyone that was in last week. Sunday Live, I know I was a little bit emotional, but I'm good. I pulled it together. I pulled up my big girl panties. It's all good. In the hood, as I like to say. Let's see. We are doing the Harvest Moon giveaway collaboration. Our giveaway is Friday, so check out our video to enter. It says Black's Tropical Homestead. Okay, anybody, my new subscriber is doing a giveaway. So if you're interested, well, we'll get Paul to put, there he is, posted the link, and then just follow the directions. He's doing the Harvest Moon giveaway collaboration, which sounds so interesting. And that is Friday, so check out the video to enter. Absolutely will do, but I want to make sure that I go over and subscribe and watch some of your videos. We're to begin Homestead. We are still harvesting green beans and cantaloupe. I just harvested 18.4 watermelon, if you saw that video. If not, you're new here. Like I said, I only grow a little bit of food out of this tiny little garden. Huh, psych. No, I'm just kidding. I think it looks smaller on YouTube. I'm still waiting for my roommate to do the, the whole size of the garden, but that was built first week of May, and woo, what a job that was. I had terrible gardener's anxiety, not being new, but new beds, new soil, all that happy, stuff that you go through. And that garden is still not done producing. It's unbelievable. But that's awesome on your green beans and cantaloupe. Cantaloupe, I have a video on that. Yep, hang tight for what happened with my cantaloupe. Let's see. Black's Tropical Homestead said, F. Paul Honeyman, thanks. Soul Femme. Paul says, laugh out loud, big girl panties requires a big butt. Melody, laugh out loud, you ain't got a big butt. Don't start. Ugh, remember I was freaking out about my weight? Because I've been really trying hard to gain weight. The scale came, I got on it that night after live, and I was a little about, like 108. So I was like 108.6, and I'm just trying to get to the 110 marker. So all's good. I'm still eating, and that's that. Let's see. We spent the day adventuring at Plum Island in Massachusetts. Lots of good videos and wildlife preservation. Great day it was. I did see some of your hike. I did see that, and I commented. So I'm just going to say Black's Tropical. Well, I want to grow watermelon next year. We grow a lot of tropical fruit. Ugh, I wish on the tropical fruit part. You're welcome at Black's Tropical Homestead, says Paul Honeyman. Why am I getting all like, I can't speak tonight. I feel like Joe from Garden State Gardener. I don't know how he does it. I literally typed in there, he must get sick off those jelly beans after every live. He said last Sunday he just felt sick. Yogi Hollow Farm. Hello, Melody of Bake a Leg, and let's take it in chat. Hello, how are you? Look what I got. Looky what I got. I'm going to still do like a mail call, but I'll do it just because I love you to pieces. But isn't this sweet? Yogi Hollow Farm. I just got this. Thank you so much for the sticker. And like I said, I will do a mail call. But love you. Thank you so very much. I also got a sticker from Barb's Country Home. I have to find the sticker. I did the mail call for it and it disappeared off my phone. Folks, I have to tell you something. I did Sunday football chili, recorded it, and it came up that maximum whatever. I think my SD card isn't set up right, but that's going to be a two-parter again. I was so TO'd when I was making that earlier tonight. There's something on the screen on my phone. Okay, so yeah, broken into two, but Have patience and just check it out. Prize coming soon also. I know, but you know what? Like when I got Tom and Rhonda's mug, I haven't drank coffee out of it. I'm like afraid to. But, you know, I like my coffee in the morning in a good mug. So I'm looking forward to that. Love you, Melody. Bake a leg and let's dig it. Oh, Lisa's like great. So yeah, this came yesterday and Jimmy's like, what you get? I'm like, none of your business. Back off. Check out Where to Begin Homestead. Paul's dropping the link. Hey, Yogi Hollow Farms. This is Paul Honeyman. So I think that's kind of what's going on. If Joe's right, MB Heritage Farm was only going live in the summertime at 9, but he thinks they might be continuing it. And if you know Voon Child, she is very close to MB Heritage Farm, so that's probably where she's at. Mississippi Girl Life, hello, welcome, welcome, happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Everyone say hello to Mississippi Girl Life. I actually just met her. I have to go over and like, I think I subscribed. If I didn't, hang tight, I will. But I think I met her on Garden State Gardeners. Right? Is that where we met? So I'm meeting like a lot of new, you know, fun people. So that's awesome. And then this morning, bright and early, I caught Miss Abby. You know me. I've been a big, huge supporter of Abby's life on the farm since she first did YouTube. She's only 16 years old, folks, and she does more work than I think some adults do. So she did a little live this morning. Her phone died. I met some great people on there as well. But I lost track of time because I had to run to the store, and I missed Kiki Soto's live. She told me yesterday. I was in her live yesterday, so maybe she won't be mad at me. I caught her live. She doesn't usually go live on Saturdays. It was Sunday at 2 and I missed it. But meeting some great people from some great channels. Thank you, hon. Yes, sure did. Okay, well, I'll be over to check out some videos. So I guess I'm probably going to have to change up like an introductory type of video. Because I do have a lot more new subscribers. So this channel is basically about having a messed up phone. I don't have any editing software because my laptop took a poop. And I've been through 3 phones since throughout the summer. And I was just saying this earlier, I made Sunday football chili. And I don't know if my SD card's not set up correctly, but it broke my video into 2. So unfortunately, I have a couple of those, but I'm still going to post them because if my subscribers love me and you like food, and everybody wanted food to come back onto the channel because, you know, my harvest, you might have to watch it in part 2, but it's all about just cooking, baking, gardening, teaching people how to grow food, things of that nature. So if that is up your alley, welcome, welcome. Hey Melody, bake a leg, let's dig it. The fermented sauerkraut turned out amazing, so delish. There's Barb's Country Home. I was just talking about you because I received Yogi Hollow Farms sticker. I said I did a shout out video for Barb's Country Home. I said, and my phone deleted it off, so I'm going to have to get the sticker and remake another mail call video for you, Barb. I made chili yesterday, did you? I have so many different variations of chili, but I did make chili tonight, and I couldn't believe it. I just saw it pop up, and then Chris called, and I just went right back in. I didn't like dish it out or anything, and I said, I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know what is going on. I think it's within my settings, so I'm going to wait for Chris to come up, which should be this upcoming weekend, and maybe he can resolve that issue. In the meantime, hang tight. I know, and you know, some cooking videos are a little bit longer. I hit pause as much as possible. Everybody was bugging for me to get back into the cooking and baking, and I'm trying, and my phone keeps screwing it up. Editing a video, guys. Be back in the chat when I can. Okay. Yogi Hollow Farm says, hey, at Barb's Country Home, Mississippi Girl Life. I don't like at Barb's Country Home. I wasn't invited for chili, laugh out loud. Well, you weren't invited to my house tonight for chili either. That's not nice. Barb's such a nice person. Cosmic Cultivator says, yes, can't wait to see fall cooking with you and the community. It's going to be great. I still have to do my video for the jalapeno vinaigrette. So that's coming out too. Well, there he is. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen. Everyone else has you. That is so messed up. No, I love him. He's just great. Good day, Melody at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig at Homestead. Good day, chat. Welcome, Dad. It's great to see you. Girl, I'm still listening in. We know you did this last Sunday. You were editing a video. Chris says, I have no clue what you're doing to the phone. He says that all the time, and yet he used to goofball that set it up. And apparently didn't set it up properly because, you know, it's not working right with the SIM card. So it's cutting my videos to like a maximum amount. Crazy Ed's Homestead. Hello, Crazy Ed. I saw you're going to be doing a video every day for the month of October. I thought I ought to do that. Ed ought to call me out, or somebody ought to call me out, because there's only one day out of the month I do not do a video. Well, one day out of the week. And that's Sunday, and that's because I go live every Sunday at 9 Eastern. So I should get in on that. Barb's Country Home said, hey, Lisa. And then Paul's posting Barb's link. Hey, Des. Hey, Barb's Country Home. Hey, Des. I'm calling you out right now. Showing this challenge. Oh, you are? So now I have to even work on a Sunday and go live at 9, Ed? Mm-hmm. And I'm putting out food videos, Ed, but I'm having a problem with my SIM card, and it's breaking my food videos into 2 parts. So Mr. who wanted to see food videos, better be watching. I'll be watching you if you're watching my videos. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen says, good day, Lisa. So yeah, I watched Ed's live, and it seems like you're stressing, Ed. Relax. It'll all work out. No, what did the one nice neighbor say to me? Rome was not built in a day, my friend. You will get that property together. Just be thankful that you're able to have that property. Barb says, thanks, Paul, honey man. So yeah, Barb, I have to refund this sticker. And, oh, sorry, maybe I shouldn't do it that way. I have to refine Barb's sticker in case you don't know what I'm talking about. She sent me a sticker about a month ago. I did the video and went to upload it. I'm like, I know I did the video. Where is it? It was gone. Because, you know, I've been having a lot of technical difficulties with my phone. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do another mail call. And that's going to be for Barb's Country Home. And then Yogi Hollow Farm, her sticker just came, if you can see that, yesterday. And my roommate wanted to know, is Yogi the dog's name? Is Jimmy not funny? So yeah, he wants to know everything y'all send me. What you get? He says to me all the time. I'm like, back off, mister. I can't help it, Melody. Sunday nights are editing nights. Laugh out loud. No, it's all good. I love you, girl. No, you don't have to put a video. Wait a minute. No, you don't have to put a video out on Sunday because you do a live on Sunday. Yeah, but I can't do the, what is it? Something October something. I don't know if somebody can find the link or want to post it. I don't know. It's where you post a video every day for the month of October. Paul says, check out Daz. Yeah, absolutely check out Daz. He's such a great guy. You know, he's getting a little popular out there in the YouTube community. I'm so proud of him. And great person. Very thorough when he goes to teach you something, which I'm all about teaching when it comes to the garden. And his cooking is on point. And I'm so salty mad because I want to walk really bad. And, you know, I can't get a walk right now because I have to worry about getting a laptop and a new 1S Xbox because coffee went in it. Yeah, whole other story. So I'd like to have a walk because, you know, I'm about that. And I'm trying to, like, buy other, is it okay in today's world to say, like, nationalities of food or ethnicities of food? I'm trying to build up my pantry, which that's going to be, listen, I got some breaking news. I am going to be doing a series that's going to be completely different on this channel. It is going to be about, for an example, how do I food shop or stockpile when I food shop? It's going to be about my pantry. It's going to be the bug out bag that I've had for, what, Chris, like 2-3 years now that I've never even done the video on. Just about some basic essentials because of what's going on in the world today. And it may help you, it may not. I can only tell you how I've been doing it. I'm not saying this to be mean in any way, but I used to get picked on for the way that I food shop. because I don't like to food shop every week. And I like to go once a month, and I do a big bulk food shopping. And when I moved in here, if you want to go back, I was doing like different hauls from different stores. And I would say probably in about under 3 months, this house was completely stocked with food. My roommate lost a lot of loved ones and wanted me to move in with them. And he had no food here. So we have 2 big freezer boxes that are full. 2 freezers that are in refrigerators that are full. And refrigerators, of course. And I'm working on my pantry closets, moving them over to where all my jars are. So if you saw this video, this is the open kettling that I was really scared to do. Open kettling. I thought this was all sweet, but I think it's sweet and hot. And it turned out, but I got scared. You know, I keep it real. And I took the ring off, right? And I always take my fingernails and I pull this. And Jimmy said I scrunched and pulled it too hard, and I opened it. But I got to tell you something. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. The brine is on point. The peppers are so good. So it's an absolute you got to make. And I have I have a little bit of liquid down here on the bottom. So I got one that's now open because of me being clumsy. That's in the fridge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jars. I still have a lot of peppers, and I froze a lot. So I think I am going to use the rest of the sweet peppers, and I'm going to do this again. So that was a hit, and I jarred up some peppercini banana peppers as well. I did 4 more jars because I just had them on hand. So I'm really stockpiling my, you know, my canning. I have things in the freezer still, like tomatoes. And yeah, so I think I'm going to do this new series. Now, when this pandemic happened, I immediately went right on, had this instinct like I need to help. And the first thing I think I did was make a basic sandwich white bread. Literally like a 14-year-old or 10-year-old could make it. That's the first thing. I was good, but I got scared for everyone else. It's so used to the accommodations of this world. And that's the first video I put out. So it's going to be something like that. It'll show you my bug out bag. I will show you, and you know, how I do my food shopping. I'll show you, you know, how I build things up. So if you're maybe interested in that, stay tuned for that. Let me see. What is she up to now? Hello, welcome. What is she up to now is also a new subscriber. Welcome. Like I said, I met quite a few new people. We shop once a month too, and that's very little because we grow a lot. Same here, I don't buy any produce. Hide, you never know. What is she up to? Is it up to? Laugh out loud. That's funny, Paul. Yes, I'm all about the stocking up and prepping. I can't wait to see. Okay, so that was like a little thing I was going to ask. Is anyone interested in that? If you are interested in me doing that series, give me a thumbs up, because if you, I know there's new people here, but if you know anything about me, I wear my heart on my sleeve. My garden, I try to teach. I'm more so like a square foot gardener. I like to put a lot in a bed, and boy, oh boy, did I get a lot out of it. And so that's like a major thing for me, is I like to teach. I might not be as technical with the terms. I like to be a little bit more to where people can understand. You know, because some people go to teach you about gardening and planting, and you're like, wait, what was that word? So yeah. And I grew a lot of food this year. A lot of food. So, you know, there's been a lot of harvest, and there's still more harvest coming. It's crazy. I know. But, yeah, so that's what I was thinking about doing, and that's creating this series that will be, you know, about surviving. Pretty much surviving. And I think we can all do it in the kindest way humanly possible. I will just share some things that I do. It might not be the perfect way to do it. It may not be what you do, but, you know, you might find a little something in there and be like, oh, that's a good idea. So that's what I was thinking about doing. Let's see. Saying hi to Paul Honeyman. Nice. Yes, yes. This Mississippi Girl Life. Crazy at Homestead said, and when I do, I get a jar of this stuff. Red Solo Homestead. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Sounds awesome. That's good. I'm glad you're interested in me doing that, because I just feel the need to do something. It's just who I am. So, welcome to my channel. I suffer anxiety, and I am that person that just kind of doesn't want to go to a store every week. But I do have to say this on a funny note. I ran to the Acme with my roommate. I couldn't make up my mind where I wanted to go today, specifically for my creamer for my coffee. And number two, I am like addicted to the Wise onion rings. They're probably the worst thing for you, and I eat pretty nutritional, but that's been my snack. And I went in there, and there was not one bag available. So I was like, shoot dang, man, what the heck? So, yeah, a little disappointed in that. Because that's my one snack. I'm trying to get fat, folks. We found a local farmer who raised cows and hogs, so our beef and pork live 12 miles away when it's not in the freezer. Oh, Red Solo Homestead, that is awesome. I think you, Paul, appreciate it, brother. Oh, thank you, Paul. Ed says. Barb gives 2 thumbs up. Cosmic Cultivator says 15 people in here. Thank you, everyone. Just give it a thumbs up. When it comes to the videos, just be patient with me. I'm hoping maybe Santa will think I'm a good girl, and maybe I'll get a laptop, because, oh my gosh, there's no sense buying the battery for the laptop when has no space left. And now it just won't even stay on. So I've been doing everything from my phone, and previously wasn't having any problems until I dropped my phone. And then I went to the S21, and that was like lousy. And then I got a bad S9 Plus, and now I have this S9 Plus, which is great phone. I think it's just in this setting. So, Chris is going to have to come up here and fix it. That's all I got to say to that. But I love you guys. If you can stick it out. I'm sorry if things are going to be in 2 parts. This is why it's hard for me to bring you along when I'm canning, because it breaks it into 2 parts. I remember Homestead Aquarius said to me one time, a garden tour for 40 minutes or 35 minutes? I'm like, you think doing a garden tour of all that is done quick, even if I'm not taking a breath? Like, look at Roots and Refuge. That's what made Roots and Refuge. So I'm going to keep it honest with you. I did the first day of fall garden tour. It broke it into 2 pieces, and I was petrified to upload it. But if you're willing to see it, it was the first day of fall, which shows you also what do I have going on for fall out there in the garden. Oh, I can't stand 1 and 2 parters. I really can't stand it. But if you are interested in it and you want to see the first day of fall's garden tour / what did I plant for fall, that will be in 2 parts. I'll post both in the same day. As long as you're willing to watch it and leave a comment, I'll post it, but only if you force me into doing it. Let's see. NPS Ed, prepping and gardening go hand in hand. Yep. Yes, I prep and do preppers pantry. I love watching like-minded people, so do it, hon. Oh, thanks for that. I really appreciate it, because it's a little outside my element. I don't know, I have a daughter that's older, and she always thought everything I did was just weird. But apparently I wasn't all that weird, because when this pandemic happened, I was good. I just have a little bit of tips and tricks up my sleeve. I'm older than a box of rocks. I've been around the block a little bit, and I think we all have to take a step back. And we may have to go back to what our grandparents and great-grandparents used to do, and that's be conservative and start going back to home cooking. I went completely back to home cooking about 3-4 years ago. Don't get me wrong, every now and again, but I don't really like junk food. So I'll open up a box of macaroni and cheese like I did. When was that? One night last week, my son came over and Jay came over for dinner. And I opened up a mushroom risotto box. It seemed like a mac and cheese. Oh my goodness, it was so good. So good. So yeah. Let's see here. So that was Mississippi Girl Life. Thank you for that compliment. What is she up to now? Says that Crazy at Homestead. Are you feeling better? A little bit. What is she up to now? Says Ed. Laugh out loud. Red Solo Silo Homestead. What did I miss there? Red Silo Homestead. Don't know. I don't see it. Where to begin Homestead. That is true, though. Prepping and gardening go hand in hand. It's very, very true. A little bit. Okay. Read that. Oh, I wish I could make you feel better because I know that's not any fun. What's the matter, Ed? Ed's doing a bunch of thumbs up. Vandal the Land. Hey, all at Walmart shopping. Vandal the Land was at my live. They wanted to know if he said something that offended me. And I was like, huh? What? I love when you come in my live, so no. He is the bomb diggity. Cosmic Cultivator said you should enter the My Prepping Library Challenge. Showcase 5 preparedness books or what you think the good prep books. To be honest with you, I don't have any prep books. It's all up in here. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. It's just what I know that's worked for me. And when I had kids that were younger and what's still working for me. What the F? Creamer for coffee? Yuck. Coffee doesn't need creamer or sugar. I don't use sugar in my coffee, but I do like creamer. I made pumpkin creamer for homemade. I still have to post a video. Yogi Hollow Farm says, great job. At Red Silo Homestead, we raised 2 meat pigs this year and yield 413 pounds of pork. Woohoo! Go on, Lisa, with your bad self. At Yogi Hollow Farm, you should laugh out loud, process me. Laugh out loud. Melody, you can download an editing app to join the clips together. Yeah, well, you might have to school me on that one. Chris says you produced a lot of stuff in that garden. I sure did. Thank you, Chris, for that. Red Solo Homestead said that's awesome at Yogi Hollow Farm. We're on our 2nd year here, so added meat chickens this year. Yeah, I'm thinking about meat chickens for next spring. Yogi says, Melody, we love you, girls, so we will watch all parts. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Idaho Garden Girl. I use the Splice app that allows me to join clips together. Yeah, I'm like a da-da-da-da when it comes to on my phone, but if you give me a computer, I can do it perfectly fine. Congrats at Red Silo. We did meat pigs 2nd year, meat chickens, and also ducks and turkeys. Oh, that's fantastic. Vandal the Land says 2 schools on that, black and plenty of cream and sugar. I'll skip the sugar because the cream has sugar in it. LP, hello, my friend. How are you? I was hoping I didn't scare you off last week. If you were in last week, I was just a little emotional. But I'm pulling it together. LP says, what's up, girl? Super glad you're doing well tonight. Yes, I am. I'm so sorry about last week, but we're all human. And I was just feeling a little fragile, I think. Sometimes we just got to get the funk out to straighten ourselves back out. That day funk days become fun days. Absolutely. Thank you for being understanding. I was like embarrassed after the fact. I was like, oh no. Paul says, yeah, I know that issue. Yogi, 3 parts fat to 1 part meat. Yep. LP says, hey, chat folks, probably can't stay for the whole live or be so chatty, but I'm here. Vandal the Land says, I come from the French vanilla. Oh, I just bought French vanilla today, and I don't usually drink French vanilla. I like Italian sweet cream, and there's an ice cream. I don't know if you have it in your states, but Stone Cold Creamery. It's an ice cream pot. A little on the expensive side, but you get a big, like, cup of ice cream, believe me. And they came out with their creamer, and now I think that's my newfound love is that creamer. Let's see. French vanilla school, but I did buy that today though. Amen. And Paul Honeyman, you nailed it. You should see me taking pine needles, branches, and pine cones out of the pig pasture today. Raking, not taking. Okay, they're still posting links. Idaho girl, Garden Girl, your link was posted. What you made, pumpkin creamer, missed that one. No, Cosmic Cultivators, I have to post that one still. I did the pumpkin syrup. The only thing, if you go back and you do watch that, the pumpkin syrup is like Starbucks pumpkin syrup. The only thing I didn't say in the video was to let it simmer for 3 to 5 minutes to thicken it. Plus, it will also thicken in your refrigerator. You can use it on iced coffee. You can use it in hot coffee. Delish. And I'm not even a huge pumpkin person. Let's see. Okay, so no, you didn't miss the Cosmic Cultivator. LP says Chobani's creamer is pretty tasty. Tasty, would recommend that to customers. Huh, that sounds interesting. Spice is an app on my phone. Is it Splice? Splice. Idaho Garden Girl, if you want, leave me a comment under one of my last videos so I can like the link, and then maybe I can go and check it out. Thank you for the help. Ed says, Melody, I told you an advocate for your phone. I use it this thing is jumping. I use it very simple and very easy. But I had a lot going on, so you're going to have to leave me links under a video. It's all good. You go, girl. No apologies. Heck, you saw me tear up on my live Friday. Whew, I know. I mean, we all got stuff going on, don't we? Vanderlands had just got let go from my job, going to have time and nothing better to do but put out content, so get ready for Vanderland content. I'm looking forward to that, but I'm so sorry that you were just let go of from your job. I hope a lot of people, I'm just going to guess and say this, a lot of people are being put in a position to where they have to choose their job, or, so I'm really sorry, everyone, that some people are being put in that situation. It should be your choice. You're right. And that's all I really have to say about that. But I'll be there. I'll be torturing you, Vandal the Land. Cosmic says, Wifey says, stop being sorry. You have a right to be you. Oh, thank you, Gina. Thank you, Chris. Hello, Mona. Sifting Some Soil 55 says, hello, Mel. LP says, don't be embarrassed. I have been there and also felt embarrassed after the fact. So, yeah, I get you. Oh, you guys are great. Paul Honeyman says, Melody, SP, glad you're feeling better this week, but I'll only be here for about the first hour, hon. Okay. So sorry, but this idiot's been through the wars this week and more meds due soon. Oh, no, Paul. Just be careful on how you take them, please. Yogi says, Melody, I can help you also, friend. Thank you so much, Lisa. I would really appreciate that. LP says, be careful, Paul Honeyman, and stay well. Amen. Right after what he went through. If you're new here, Paul Honeyman, great guy. Mods for a lot of big channels. I was just ever so lucky to get him. My other moderator, Boone Child, I think she's at MP Heritage. That's a close family member or friend of hers. But she's usually in here on my lives on Sundays at 9 Eastern. Paul has some heart conditions, and the doctor gave him medicines, and it knocked him on his butt, is how I'm going to say it, on a Friday, and he didn't wake up till Monday. So needless to say, he probably should have been dead, and I'm really happy he's here. So I want him to be super careful with his meds. And I, too, am so sorry again, Vandal Land. Sorry to hear that, my friend, and I will be looking out for you. Paul says, thanks, LP. Amen. Vandal Land, sorry to hear that. Hello, Mona. Hello at Yogi. Hollow Farms is Sifting Some Soil 55, which is the Mona. LP at Paul Honeyman, got to be our own advocates, right? Yes. Thanks for your well wishes, guys. Anytime, Vandal Land. You're awesome people. Everybody that comes into my life is just awesome, So, yeah, so that is what's up my sleeve. Let's see. So the pumpkin creamer video that I have to post. I made the Sunday football chili tonight, which will be in 2 parts. I'm trying to get them back into order. I still have a few gardening ones that y'all are going to be mad at probably because I'm still harvesting stuff, but I'll show you one bowl I just harvested on a quick run. Crap, it's going to rain tomorrow type of deal. I'm also trying to save seeds. This is just a little bowl. But I have a bunch of eggplants, and there's a ton more still out there. I mean, it's craziness. This garden has been so good to me. I'm not kidding you, my friends. Hold on. This was just one little harvest of some eggplants. And there's tomatoes in there. There's okra in there, cucumbers, Chinese red noodle beans. So, yeah. So, I did get a couple pans. Oh, it's got my hair. I did get a couple pans, those like disposable pans. And what I decided I'm going to do is I'm going to meal prep my eggplants because there's so much more out there. I'm going to meal prep them. What I mean is I think I'm just going to bread them, and I'm going to put it in like the silver tin pans that you can throw away. And I'm going to aim for probably about 6 pans of like eggplant parm. Nobody's going to want to eat it every month, but you know, that should be a year's worth of eggplant. So that's the goal there with the eggplants. Still have acorn squash to deal with. Oh, is Lisa still on here? Vandal the Land, my friends, that struggle with that red cabbage, I got it off the next day. It was all in the ring. It was all in the ring, honey, but I got it off. So that's all done fermenting, and it's in my refrigerator. I have a video coming out, but stay tuned. I'll show you anyway what I did, and I'm so proud of myself. But I think I need to invest in a burper, though, seriously. So I'm going to keep doing this. But you ready? Wait, let me fix myself. All right, Lisa and my fans, my followers, look at what I did. It's on a plate because every time I open it, it's like a science experiment. Sauerkraut. I did it. I fermented sauerkraut. So every time I open it, it explodes at me, but it's all good. So it smells so good. I'm so into this fermenting things, folks. Look at that bubble. Can you all see the bubbling? Look at it. You got to do a video on the eggplant parm. I will, Red Solo Homestead. I just did a video on another way you can make or use eggplant, and that's eggplant sandwiches with prosciutto and provolone cheese. It's not really hard to do at all. The most awkward thing about it is once you have it like stacked and the meat and the cheese is in there, it's just dipping it into the flour, dipping it into the egg, and then getting it right into a hot pan of olive oil. Let's see. Ours took 2 weeks. I did this week, and the video is coming out this week. But they're both bubbling. Look at them. Oh my goodness, you see that liquid? I think I did it. And it smells delicious. So I'm super excited to really be getting into this fermenting. I just really wish I had a couple burpers because I tend to forget. Melanie looks amazing. Congrats. Yeah, I'll be over. Check your thing. Where to begin Homestead? Congrats. And it looks yummy. Thank you. I just don't want to run into a situation like I did with my red cabbage. I forgot to burp it for like a week or so. And I couldn't get the ring off. And that was like funny in my live. Mr. Cosmic Cultivator was telling me to stab the lid. And I still couldn't get it off. I tried nutcrackers, everything. And the next day I left it on the counter with like some utensils, figuring my roommate would figure out to open it. No, he didn't. He left it for me when I woke up, and I got it off. And it smells perfect. It's in the fridge. And I don't know, I'm just proud of myself. The only thing I get a little nervous with when it comes to like new things with food is like this open kettling, for an example. The open kettling process kind of scared me just a wee little bit. But look at that gorgeousness. I did the video on it. And unless you read the description, I did say it all turned out. This one, though, I pulled it a little too heavy, like a little too hard. I always take my fingernails and pull, and we were eating like a steak or whatever, and my roommate said, you pulled that too hard. But I got to taste it, and the brine is phenomenal, everyone. It just has dill, vinegar. It's on my channel. I'm trying to think. Did I put coriander seeds? I don't remember, but oh my goodness. I thought it was all sweet peppers because Jay tasted it today and he doesn't like hot. I think a couple hot slipped in there, but this is the jar that popped open on me. But that's okay because it will go into, it's been in the refrigerator, and this is amazing. Jay said he thinks it tastes like what they would give you for like a Lee's Hoagies or something. So I love it, and I think I'm going to do it again. Okay, let's see. Let me go back and catch up, which I just got excited about my sauerkraut. Paul, thanks for the well wish. Okay. Paul says, abandon the land, prayers for you. Get sorted ASAP. Crazy Ed's Homestead said, I've got to learn how to do all this prepping and canning off grid. Well, pay attention to my channel. Where to Begin Homestead says, woohoo, nice harvest. That was just a little harvest. That's, you know, I always like to go back and forth with the cosmic cultivators, my friends, my dear, dear friends. Because, you know, I had all this, like, gardener's anxiety, like, there's new garden, hot suddenly, new garden, new beds, out of the soil, is it going to work, is it not going to work, and it's like, I'm still harvesting. I'm literally still harvesting stuff, so I'm really, really blessed that way. The only thing I complained about was the tomatoes, because I ended up with 135 tomato plants. And I will show you this. I'll walk away. I don't care if it looks a mess or whatever. This is real life here. But that side garden, let me show you. So, are we ready? The side garden, you know, that extra side garden, more there, another eggplant. I picked some green onions that I'm going to chop up. I have another pot of tomatoes there. I have some Cheetos, and I got a few of my first cayenne peppers, so very happy about that. That's going on. I'm doing this thing with my lemon rinds. Instead of throwing them out, I have them in vinegar to use it as an all-purpose cleaner. So that'll be like what you see inside of this new little thing I'm going to do. And then more peppers. And then the bed that I just ripped out in the garden, I didn't go through them all, but tons of green pepper, tomatoes, and tomatoes that are ripe. I think I'm going to try to do like a salsa verde. That's what I think I'm going to do. And then sorry, but my fridge is a mess right now, my friends. There's my like humongous salad. I did homemade tomato soup. This is that pumpkin syrup that I was just telling you about. Here's my red cabbage. This is about what's left to that watermelon. Can you see that? That watermelon was to die for. But there's my red cabbage, which is in the fridge, doing good. And yeah, keep it real on this channel. I have to clean out my Frigidaire. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff still coming in big time. And let's see. Some more squashes, zucchinis, acorn squash, another red acre cabbage, some peppers that I was working on, my little goodie thing, and I bought a whole big gigantic bag of vitamin C, my friends. Let's get it out because I don't want to leave it in this bag anyway. I wanted an 8-pound bag of oranges, so I got them today as well. So yeah, you know, I'm dehydrating stuff over there. I'm building up. I have so many more. I'm building up so much more of my tea things. So yeah, lots going on. Lots going on. I've been a busy, busy bee. Okay. Let's get back. Farming Havoc, you're so funny, but hello, happy Sunday is always like, Jimmy makes me laugh. I don't know how, but I do put Jimmy to work. Like yesterday, I was like, do you want to lend me a hand? I have all these beans to pick. String beans and stuff. He's like, all right. So he came out and he helped me pick the beans. And then I was like, you know what? I had it with that tomato bed. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And we ripped that out as well. So yeah, that's funny. Okay, let me go back because I know. On the eggplant. Okay, the eggplant parm, will Melody looks amazing. Congrats. Thank you. Congrats. And it looks yummy. Okay, Yogi. Ours took 2 weeks. Nice. Get the Reubens ready. I like Reubens. I think I just might eat it out of the jar. I wonder what it tastes like now. Oh my God, I want some corned beef now, says Cosmic Cultivators. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen says, sorry, Melody, bake a leg and let's stick at Homestead. Very distracted with helping my wife. Lunchtime is the part of the world. But I do have you. That just flew. Hold on. But I do have you turned up for when I leave the room. Okay, thank you, Des. Yogi says Lisa said, we fermented our carrots we grew in our garden. Yummo, can't wait for them to be ready. My carrots aren't out of the bed yet. Today I was very tempted in the organic section because I used all my cabbage that I bought. But I want to make that fermented, what is it? It's cabbage. I think they recommend it being a certain parsnip. Oh, I can't think of it right now, the name of it, but I just don't have that spice that goes in it to ferment that. LP says, well done. Fermented foods are so good for you also. I'm just learning that where to begin, Homestead. Van of the Land says, yes. Like I said, taste the pepper rainbow. My Aussie Garden Kitchen. Daz says, Yogi Hollow Farm. Okay, there's a link. There's a link. Van of the Land says, and that sauerkraut looks good too. I love sauerkraut. Thank you. Is it Kylie Leave? Oh, I'm so afraid I'm going to butcher the name. Kylie Leave says, hey everyone, hi, and I hope I didn't butcher your name, but happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Cosmic Cultivator says, you're doing crazy good. This is what I mean. This is my 4th garden. I don't show you guys. I know, I caught on to that. I know. Right now I'm trying to figure out, I might have made a mistake in the one part of the garden where I had the rose bush and then I did lemon balm and bee balm. I was thinking about taking out the rose bush and planting it somewhere else and seeing if I don't know, does anyone know if I can transplant lemon balm and bee balm over maybe towards the kitchen garden? Because I need to figure out where I'm doing garlic. I want to plant garlic this time around. Hello, Daz, my Aussie Garden Kitchen says Farm and Havoc. Yo, that fridge looks good, full of food. Yes, sir. Hello, Kai Levy. I hope I'm saying it right. Hey, Farm and Havoc. Hello, LP. Links are going. Everybody's saying hello, which I love that. Hey, Freddie at Farm and Havoc. Congrats on hitting 500. Yeah. Congratulations. Congrats. Man of the Land says, thanks, my LC Garden and Kitchen. Crazy Ed's Homestead. I just planted fall carrots bed 1 of 4 for the winter, says where to begin Homestead. I have a question about that. Well, I'm Grow Zone 7B. Can I do it? The front bed's finally cleaned out. Can I get carrot seeds in there? I have a row cover that's for like frost with the hoops and whatnot. So I just wasn't sure. So if anybody knows the answer to that question, let me know. Kai Levy says it's okay. Kylie? I'm just going to say Kylie. Yogi Hollow Farm, thank you. I just want the community page. I've done looking for bacon. I'm going to support my good friends. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, community page? I don't even have a community page, I don't think, anyway. Everybody's posting everybody's links. I love you, folks. Melody, his name is Kylie. Okay. Back in 5 or so, says Daz. Me too, Freddie at Farm and Havoc. Kylie Levy is how you pronounce it. Oh, honey man, laugh out loud. I'm sorry. Congrats to Farm and Havoc. Garden State Gardener says, hi, bake a leg and let's dig it. I stayed in there till 1 minute before I had to go on and I got right on at 9, Joe. But I'm telling you, every time I saw that cake, I'm like, I feel like the fat kid that wants cake. But purple yet to boot because my mother-in-law died of dementia, Alzheimer's. So everything to me, my favorite color is purple. But yeah, I would be eating that cake all by myself with a big spoon. But thank you, Joe, for coming in. LP says hello, Farm and Havoc. Everyone's saying hello. Farm and Havoc Melody, October 12th. Yeah, I think I heard that. Farm and Havoc or somebody, or Lisa, you might have to stay on top of me and then walk me through that part. Rules changed and the community page is optioned at 500 subs. That's exciting. Starting mid-October. That's awesome. Joe is saying hello to everyone. Isn't Joe does a wonderful job on those lives? Let me tell you. And I'm telling you, I wrote on him. He didn't see it though. I said the calendar thing to tell you when to plant. Awesome gift. And I was like, I so want that cake. And then I said, I guarantee he gets sick after all those jelly beans. And he goes, yeah, last week's live I didn't feel so good at like 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, I knew it. I had those jelly beans before. Creative Redundancy, hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Hello, Big Leg, Let's Dig It, Homestead, and people of the chat. Welcome, welcome. Paul says, hey, Joe, a Garden State gardener. The purple cake was awesome and no fat in that cake. Oh, well, that isn't going to work. Can you find me like a purple cake that's super fatty? Because I'm trying to gain a lot of weight. Let's see. And it has to be specifically for me. I'm just kidding. Where to begin? Homestead says we are on the line of zones 6 and 7. Carrots should do fine for you right now as long as you keep them wet until they come up. Okay, and then what happens when we get the first frost? Do I need to cover them? Because Jay bought me a row cover. It's the white one, super long. With a smaller low-down type of hoop style. But, you know, something's better than nothing. So I was wondering if I can put that over it. Will they be okay? But thank you, Where to Begin Homestead, for answering my questions. See, I'm a gardener and I don't know everything. Thank you, Where to Begin Homestead, says Farm and Havoc. Hello, friends, the Garden State Gardener. Red Silo Homestead says, hey there, Coach at Garden State Gardener. Hey, Joe, I'm trying to gather some more tomato seeds and hope they work too. Are you doing it in the water? Like squeeze it into the water, then you gotta kind of let it sit, squish it around, get the gel off of it type of deal. It's so much work to do that, honestly, but that's how you do it. Creative Redundancy says a Garden State Gardener. Hello again. Joe's saying hello to everyone. I'm getting like 30s colds and nights here now. Oh no, I know I still have so much to do out there. Melody, the only way that you can get a lot of fat on Hun is lay under me. Welcome to Paul Honeyman. Welcome to my life. My moderator is a hoot holler from England. And yeah, this is just cracks me up. I mean, how could you be sad, right? He's just funny. What was his comment last week? Something about my butt. Oh. And that pickle packer that time. Wow, that was just unbelievable. So, that is Paul's sense of humor. So, everyone, give a big round of applause to Paul for having a sense of humor. He puts laughing my ass off. I know. Get a lot of fat on, hon. Lay under me. Oh, I can't believe you. You're hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, so this was my first time on the actual wheel at Garden State Gardeners. I wasn't really expecting to be called. I think it was Courtney under Abby's little live this morning. I was like, oh, what should I put in that bed that could be snowed on? And she said pak choy. And I was like, man, I'm going to need some seeds. Let me go on Joe's channel here for some pak choy. So, yeah. Vandal Land says, yes, made me laugh out loud in the middle of Walmart. I know, you just can't help but laugh. He's, like, funny and super duper fresh. Lisa says, be right back, Melody and everyone. Okay, we'll be here waiting. He is funny, though, right? So, yeah, so let's go back to what I was talking about, this new little series. Let me get out my pumpkin creamer, a couple two-parters, but I will do the announcement on this new little series that I'm going to do, which will be including, like, what you should have in a bug-out bag. I've had a bug-out bag for a little over 3 years now. I just never got around to doing the video for it because I was really busy. How to stockpile from food shopping, how to food shop if you're on a tight budget, and being able to incorporate maybe a few more things. So things of that nature, and going back to how our grandparents and great-grandparents did it, living a little bit more frugally when it comes to food. So yeah, that's going to be the new little thing I'm going to put together. I don't know. I don't really have a title set up, so if you said any suggestions, I'd be more than happy to hear it, but that's where my heart is telling me to go, in that direction, and try to give some insights, some pointers, just some different things that may help. And we'll probably do, like, I do have a back to basics, playlist. I mean, I don't have a laptop to even go in there and organize them. It's terrible, but if I have to show you how to make bread or anything, if you have any requests of something you want to see baked or made, that will be that section that we will do that in. So I'm kind of looking forward to it because I'm quite concerned myself, but not enough to feel like, am I going to be okay? I am. And something that Kiki Soto said yesterday is that she wasn't feeling so good the night before. Isn't it amazing how you can go out in your backyard and be your own pharmacist? Amen to that. Amen to that. If you are already growing some herbs, do your own research and see what they're good for, or to make teas. I don't make tinctures yet. I'm just learning about teas, but like bee balm is good if you have an upset stomach or if you feel like you're getting sick. We're also going to do some fire cider under that whole series to keep us all nice and healthy as possible. So yeah, I just need a couple ideas. So if you have ideas, you know, you heard it first here over at Bake a Leg, Let's Dig It before somebody goes and swipes my idea. The one thing I am trying to get for my bug out bag is this radio. It's about this big, runs from solar, has a crank handle. You can charge your phone into it. I need that still for my bug out bag. And you're going to be shocked when you see what my bug out bag has in it because of the factor. I've seen someone's bug out bag and it just was like not realistic. No name dropping over here on this channel, but like fingernail polish and stuff like that. It's not realistic. And, you know, so if you need to keep one in your car in case your car breaks down and there's woods, you would be able to survive. You know, if it's in your house, you know, you should always have a bug out bag handy with a first aid kit, so forth and so on. So that's what this new little thing is that I'm going to put together, but I need a name for it. Let's see. Paul saying hello. Hopefully you will never need the bug out bag, but there if you do. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to have to need a bug out bag, but I also looked at it, what if you're traveling in a car and there's like, maybe the electricity goes down and it's bumper to bumper traffic. But I'm just using it as a rough example, you know, but there's a way of you pulling over safely. If there's a patch of woods, you can pitch a tent real quick and you know you'll have a couple days, 3 days worth of food. You will be fine. Sounds awesome, says Red Silo Homestead. Best thing to do when shopping is ignore brand names. Yeah, in some aspects. Also, we're going to do like, you know, I'm just going to save it for when I actually put this out. Red Silo says, sounds awesome. And eat beforehand, too. That is very true, creative redundancy. Don't ever go to the supermarket when you're hungry. And if you want to go to the supermarket without a lot of people, I'm an Aries. I don't like to stand in lines. I have anxiety. I like to go early in the morning or later at night and you beat all the crowds. You get everything you want and you're in and out. So that's one little tip for you. Let's see. Bigger the name usually means bigger the price. Sometimes, yeah. We have 3 Casinos of bug out bags. I have one of those wind-up solar radios. Oh, creative redundancy. I've been trying to get one. That's the whole reason why I haven't done my, like, did a video on my bug out bag. 'Cause if you're new here, I lost my home during COVID. They did it in a legal way, and I bounced around. And I kind of had a little bit of a mental breakdown on last Sunday's live because I'm concerned about my weight. And I thought I was good, and I guess I was just overwhelmed. And needless to say, that's the whole reason why I didn't do the video, is because it's the one thing I don't have for my bug out bag, is that radio. So, let's see. Hot price, all the same thing. And Paul Honeyman, laugh out loud, band of the land. Water, protein bars, first aid, sock, solar, battery pack, fire starter, and a Twinkie, because those things last forever. That's hilarious. Hilarious. Yo, I'll give you a little secret. When I was like in middle school and like 9th grade, well, I was raised by an aunt by marriage. She didn't really like me. But she gave me a Twinkie every day for lunch, that I was known as the Twinkie girl. But that is some funny stuff right there, because it's kind of true. Water, yep. Protein bars, yep. First aid, socks, solar, battery pack, fire starters, and a Twinkie because those things last forever. That was awesome. Same here, Cosmic Cultivators. Everyone has a bug out bag for different things and different reasons. Wait, for different things and different things are needed for every scenario. Absolutely, very true. Cool. Laugh out loud. I haven't shown a bag because I'm still working on it and actually going for walks with it too. I was too initially when I got it. But I was really into, like, I don't know. You don't know this about me, but where I lived, right across was the woods and everything. And I was into trying to do a bushcraft. How do you say it? Sort of like a tent, but it's made out of the limbs. I'm so into bushcrafting. I grew up camping. You know, I just love everything that has to do with, you know, the woods. So I was getting ready I was working on that. I was carrying the bag. I got a little bow saw and everything. This is a true story. I lost my $1,500 earring in this ear. This is why I wear gold now, because these other little ones. Yeah, I lost the one in the woods. I was ticked. And, but yeah, I have some things in that bag you wouldn't believe would be coming from me, but I also grew up in the country, so. Paul says, ha ha ha, Melody went to middle school. Yeah, I was called Twinkie Girl. A quick hello. RV Weekends. Hello, happy Sunday. A quick hello, bedtime. Thanks for coming to my live the other day. You are so cool. Love ya. Absolutely no problem. I will be back again. You were just on the other night and I was in there too, right? I don't know. All the nights and days run together sometimes. But you are so welcome, my friend. Love you to pieces. And then Paul says, ha ha ha, Melody went to middle school. Don't forget TP. Listen, there's a trick. Idaho Garden Girl. There's a trick for the toilet paper. If you want to fit it in there, is to just take out the brown roll that's in the inside of it. It'll fit in your bug out bag. I believe a life straw is needed in everybody's. Yeah. That's the other thing. That would be my second thing that I do not have is the water purification bottle. But I do have a good enough bottle to have water. Listen, we drank from a hose when we were kids. We didn't die. I drank from a stream. I didn't die, so I'll be fine. I believe a life straw is needed in everybody's bomb. Twinkie, says Vanderline. Yeah, and then she knew I didn't like coconut. She started giving me coconut Twinkies. Yuck. At Cosmic Cultivators, I like the water filters that can connect to soda bottles, for an example. LP says, hey there, Garden State Gardener. I have seen people drink out of sewers with a life straw. Oh my gosh, Chris. RV Weekends, thank you. Those are never, or newer, I believe. I don't know, I've been watching those channels for a long time. I like, what is his name? Ravenek? Joe Ravenel or Ravenek, he's Canadian. And he does a lot of bushcrafting. He camps out in the snow. I just watched an episode of his last night where he just laid on, it's a tarp on one side and it's a certain material on the upside. Plus he had his dog that was there and he just did a fire and stayed out. He didn't have a tent. And yeah, it's people like that, like the girl in the woods. Another one, her husband, Mr. Bushcrafter. So yeah. I had a Twinkie in the back window of my car the whole time. It was overseas 6 years later in the desert sun, still good. No, are you serious? Please don't tell me that would happen with a devil dog because I'm trying to eat those devil dogs to try to get fat. Let me see. Wow. And thank you for your service. Idaho Garden Girl says, yes, that is what I do. Take out the brown cardboard roll. Yep. LP says, these days, unfortunately, it's not just bacteria we worry about in the water. Think Flint, Michigan. And that is so true. Boil your water, but that'll also be on this new series. Hi, Idaho Garden Girl. Hi, RV Weekends Cosmic Cultivator, says Joe. Paul Honeyman says, sorry guys. Okay, so somebody else will have to step in for my main moderator because Boone is a little bit busy tonight, if you don't mind. Paul says, sorry guys, I have to catch the rest of this on the repeat. Glad you got plenty of mods here, Mel. I don't feel too bad on bouncing. Stay safe, everyone. Good night. Mwah! Good night, Paul. And I think we'll be fine. There are other moderators here. And, yeah. It's only 10:10 and we'll end it at 11. How's that sound? So let's see. Joe Robinette. Creative. Am I saying it right? Creative redundancy. Yes. That's him. With the, it's like the outline of his dog's face with the ears. Trooper or something. Oh yeah, I like him a lot. I really do. But yeah, I think that's how you say it. And that's awesome that we like the same things. Oh, so you have to go over and check out Girl in the Woods, but go all the way back to where she starts teaching you, you know, where she says things like every day for 30 days, she was going to go outside in the snow and make a fire and just be out in the air. I absolutely love her. Love her, love her, love her. That's when I started watching her way back videos. And then she gives you some ideas like on, plus they live in Michigan, like the UP, and then they had property in Alaska. They built quite a few log homes. What was the one? I think it was meant for women. How to camp alone, solo in the woods. So very, very good channel. I think I watched... And this was way before I did YouTube. Listen, I don't know how to fix the date. It says I've been doing YouTube since 2014 when I have not. I started watching YouTube in 2014. I started YouTube in what? 21, like 19? Like July or August of 2019, I think. I think so. So yeah. I love you, Paul. I will see you next Sunday and be safe with that medicine. Take care, Paul. Take care. Have a good night, Paul. Get some rest, Paul. Night, Paul. Have a good one. Good night, Paul. Garden State Gardener. Hello. I'll have an extra ticket to another football game, Rutgers. You could gain 10 pounds in one tailgate. I'm sure. But I saw your thing on YouTube where you can write something. I gave it a thumbs up and I wrote, you know, you both deserve to have a really good time together. I was wondering if they were going to do that chant, though. Is that every college game they're doing that chant? I was going to wear my hat tonight, but then I was cleaning out the bed, and I noticed it's... Look, my USA hat has like a ring around it. How disgusting. So I'm going to have to throw this bad boy in the washer and wash it. But I was going to wear my USA hat tonight. But yeah, the devil dogs is what I've been eating. You know, because I eat pretty nutritionally. But I need some fat in my life. So I'm eating devil dogs and those Wise onion rings. And I'm so disappointed that I went to the Acme today. So I think Acme is overly priced. But I went there because it's the only store I know that carries them for $2 a bag. I was going to get 8 bags so I don't have to go back there. But it is what it is. So yeah, does anybody have any suggestions on what this new little series could be called? Do I put it as like survival tips? I don't know. Joe, you got any ideas? So it'll have some food recipes, bug out bags, how you can food shop without panic buying, you know? How I do it. Some people say you shouldn't show your pantry. I'm not afraid of that. This house is lock and loaded. I will show my pantry, which I've been working on moving to another room. If you have a dishwasher, put it on the top rack. It'll clean it without damaging the brim. Let it air dry. Thank you for that. Wow. Yeah, because I really love this hat. I'm a ponytail kind of person, so I like it when it's like that. But yeah, I'll definitely put that. I have to tell you, it's all a funny story. You can't unsubscribe when you hear my funny story and think I'm just like an airhead, because I'm not. I was really, really busy the one day. I harvested a lot of kale. And I was like, oh, my friend Jay was talking about putting his kale in the dishwasher. I'm like, let me put it in the dishwasher. And I'll run it, you know, to get it thoroughly clean, because it was pretty filthy, to be honest with you. And I love kale, superpower food. which we'll get into that on the series. I put it in the dishwasher, got busy like chopping peppers or something, realized the dishwasher was still running, and I'm like, shoot, I left a tablet in the dishwasher. So my kale got super clean, super clean. I left the tablet in there and was like, oh man. And then it does that hot steam type of rinse or whatever, and it dries it, and oh, what a mess. I mean, it came out really good. It's like I stuck it in some boiling water for like a few minutes, but it was pristinely clean. And I'm like, I cannot believe I left or put a dishwash tablet in there. I just wasn't even thinking. Prepping with Melody, that's pretty good. Prepare with Melody's good. You know, this is all great. This is great comments, folks. If you can, it's going to take me 3 days. Isn't it 3 or 4 days before I can see my live chat? If you love me lots, you know, and I know you're new here, so you might not love me lots, but if you can leave your suggestions under my watermelon video, that would be fantastic, so I can see it quicker. Hello, if you touch our pantry, please meet our friends Smith and Wesson. That's exactly right. My roommate just made that perfectly clear again to me today. Prepare with Melody. That's interesting. Missed what you said at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig at Homestead. I'm going to be doing this new series on how to teach people to food shop without panic buying and how I do it. And like my bug out bag and things of that nature, and just needed like a name for it. So, Pennsylvania Prepper. Huh. I don't want to create a whole new channel though, but I want to do a series to try to help. And don't forget, there will be some, you know, I think it's necessity baking. Is that the right way to say that? Like, how do you bake a loaf of bread? How do you bake sandwich bread? What if you run out of bread? What do you do if the milk runs out? I got you all covered when it comes to that. Pantry prepping with Melody. You guys are amazing with all this. All these names. Another prep dehydrator meals. Yep, got it. Made a bunch of those for hiking. Low weight, easy to pack, and easy to one pot cook over a fire. Hello, creating undone and see we are. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking about. It's just another way of helping, you know, like I said, it also depends. Everyone's budget is different. Like I said, I'm looking for the solo radio that you crank up. I still don't have that because I'm trying to get a laptop so that I can be like a normal YouTuber. You know, it's just real life over here. Sometimes you'll hear dogs bark, sometimes you won't. Oh, you know what I did today when I was making the video for the Sunday football chili that I made? Forgot that I didn't hit pause, and I went to the door and I'm like, get in! Because they were all barking, all three of them. And then they're all standing at my feet in the kitchen. I'm like, get out of the kitchen! Why do you always have to be in the kitchen? And then I look and I'm like, no, I didn't even hit the pause. I'm like, do you have dogs? You ever notice they want to be under your feet while you're cooking? So, yeah, welcome to my channel. We keep it as real as possible over here. Okay. How Mel preps. Yeah, my laptop's secondhand and has a cracked screen too. My laptop was not a secondhand. I got it like, I want to say maybe 12 or 13 years ago as a Christmas gift, and I used it. And all my kids' pictures went on there. My daughter's like 35 or 36. My firstborn son is 26, and the youngest, Jarrett, my preemie, he just turned 22 or 23, I forget. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's just full. It's old. I can't update any of the drivers at all, and it's just time for a new laptop. So hopefully we'll see. But yeah, I'm really liking some of the names you guys are coming up with. So hopefully, you know, because I don't want to turn into a prepping channel. I just want a means to be able to help and what has worked for me. So I don't know if it's this is what I do, but I don't want it to come off like, well, this is what I do and this is the only way you can do it. Absolutely not. There's so many ways you can do it. But when it comes to food shopping, you know, that I said that to my roommate, and I think I said that to Chris too. I was like, all the people that made fun of me of how I food shopped. Now who has the last laugh, you know? Oh, Jay's on here. Say hello, everyone, to my friend Jay, who did taste the peppers today and thought that they were amazing. Says surviving melody. Well, I don't know, because to survive melody could be a whole other thing. No, I'm just kidding. Surviving melody. I don't know. So, yeah. So, it's going to be about food shopping and, you know, the bug out bag and what to do, you know, other means of cooking. So, yeah. You heard it here first. That's the series that I'm going to do. And I love the input of all the different... Jay goes, that's the point. I knew he was going to say that. Surviving melody, meaning I'm hard to survive. He says, that's the point. Ha ha, Jay. And your box came today with Cinderella written all over it. Just thought I would let you know that. Well, it came tonight. It has Cinderella all over it, though. Preparing more with Mel. That's pretty good, too. These all have very creative titles, so... it seems like everybody's pretty much down for that. So we will go for that. So stay tuned for that. Also, the videos. Let me tell you about the videos. So my video on the Sunday football chili was broken into two. I'm going to post it. And I'm sure some people will definitely talk when I post my... First day of fall, garden tour, and what am I growing in fall? Because that is in two pieces. Haha, I see that. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen says, I like Melody, thinks Daz is awesome. It's a great name. Daz, I just do think you're awesome. You know, I always see you and everyone. You're just too popular for me now, my friend. Yeah. He's very much loved. My Aussie friend. Get ready with Melody. Oh, yeah, look at this. Red Silo Homestead says, pumpkin creamer. Don't forget. Laugh out loud. I won't forget. So let's go back to that. Thank you, Dad. I love you, my Aussie friend. The pumpkin creamer I have to post. And then I'm going to show you how I do a cold brew coffee where you can then... Okay, I'm going to keep it real. This TikTok stuff I'm just not into. Some people may be. But apparently it was like a TikTok craze. I don't know why or how. But, I mean, I've been making cold brew coffee for some time, but apparently it's about the whip. It's like these little tiny whisks. They're about this big, $6, $7, $8, Walmart, Amazon, and it's to get this light little froth for your cold brew. It's like the latest craze. Listen, I cannot do that video. I cannot tell a lie, but that does not impress me. And if I don't like it, I'm not making it. So I'm going to bring to you my version of a iced coffee with the pumpkin syrup with a thick whip. Because let me tell you something, you got to have a thick whip, right? So yeah, that's coming up as well. Get ready with Melody. Idaho Garden Girl. That is great. What did I miss? The Get Ready with Melody. Really? Do you like that one? So, okay. So we have the chili. Explain that. The pumpkin syrup is a knockoff from Starbucks. That's in the fridge. Phenomenal. You can use that in iced coffee too. You can use it in hot coffee. And then let's see, what else do I have going on that still has to be posted? My goodness. Oh, okay. The 2-part first day of fall garden tour. And what am I planning for fall? Because I did previously say I wasn't going to do a big fall garden because of everything I've been through. But I do have some things going, so that'll be a 2-parter. So I will post that, which I can't stand doing that. But anyway. What else? I have an epic fail. Epic fail in the garden. I'm going to keep it real. So I have that video to still post. And, yeah, just lots going on to still post. So many jokes, thick whip. Yeah, you know, I guess it's a kid thing. It's like the thinner the froth, the better. Not that I wouldn't like one of those frothers. but I want the bigger frother. I have like a plastic thing. I don't know. This is just handheld. It's fairly reasonable. It will give you a little bit of like a froth, but if you're anything like me, I like a thick whip. I like a lot of cream. I want it thick on the top. I mean, that's the enjoyable part, right? Put your straw in, it starts seeping down into the coffee, and then you can stir it, because I love to mix my stuff together. Phenomenal. So that's coming up on the channel as well. And then I have, oh yeah, Jay, that you're on here, one of the shortages, FYI folks, get ready, it's 100% pure pumpkin. So my friend Jay found it last time, and I'm going to send him on a scavenger hunt for, what is it, that Libby's or whatever, 100% pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie, folks. That is definitely, I found a list of 9 items that are going to be on the shortage list. So I'm going to kindly ask my friend Jay if he can, he said he found them before, if I need it more to let him know. Oh, I so need more because I'm going to be coming at you with some pumpkin recipes. And I want to make pumpkin ravioli. So what were they saying? The top 9 things. One of them is so ridiculous. Okay, here we go. The one that I thought was really ridiculous, it's in the shortage, which maybe it's not ridiculous to some parents, but I don't know, I always packed my kids' lunches and they were always nutritional. Lunchables. That's on the shortage list. I'll be glad to drive you. Listen. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything on that. If you want me to save that thing, maybe you'll be nice and find me some pumpkin, my friend. No, I'm just joshing with them. So Lunchables was on there. That was like the number 9 thing. Water's very important. That was on there. Pure pumpkin was on there. Toilet paper, paper towels. I'm trying to think. You can look it up under Google. That's where I saw it. It came up under my Google. What else was it? Paper towels, toilet paper, water, the pumpkin, the Lunchables, and I'm missing 2, and I can't remember right now. Recyclable Homestead, hello, 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 how are you? Idaho Garden, still on a roll. Listen to this, prep steps. That's good too. Honestly, it just sounds like you're talking dirty with coffee. Coffee's my thing, you didn't know that? Not really a coffee guy. I really don't even know what exactly you're talking about. You will. Garden State Gardener, Mr. Joe, who I love, says, I like Get Garden with Melody. Get Garden? I don't understand that one, Joe. We did our 6-month supply run today, and our TP is on one limit already. Yep. I'm having a hard time finding bread flour. I've said this before. And so that's kind of what got me started at the Acme. It's the only place that has it, but it's in a 5-pound bag. Every time I go there, of course, you know, it's a waste of money because you get more than just that. Prime example. But I think I have 3 5-pound bags, and I'm doing it that way. Like once every 2 weeks I'll go there, once a week. Now the crush is on. Because I need 50 pounds of bread flour before the holiday cooking. Where to begin Homestead? All you have to do is sending one individual family member at a time gets around the toilet paper loopholes. That's so true. That's true. But I came here with a lot of toilet paper. I'm going to keep it real. And then I bought a case. And then I got another case. So I'm pretty good on the toilet paper. And I'm pretty good on napkins. I'm not good on paper towels. And I'm not good on paper plates. Whoops. Get ready to garden with Melody. Yeah, but this is... I don't know about that one, Joe. And I just love you, my man, to pieces. I want it to be more like survival. But I don't want to suddenly change my channel into being like I'm this prep person. No. I don't know. Maybe Surviving Melody is interesting. That title might fit. Surviving with Melody. Series. Surviving with Bake a Leg. Series. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, my friends. Where to begin? Homestead. Chicken feed is low on TS. Yep. Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, I can't think of the other two things. And Chris, I'll get you all caught up on that coffee, Mr. Cosmic Cultivator Chris. You know, you can go back and watch some old videos. I think I did my French press coffee on there. I want to get a small French press just for my teas that I've harvested. I definitely don't want to mix that in a French press that I've used for coffee. At Cosmic Cultivators, we just did that. We had our 6 adults go with us. Laugh out loud. I'm assuming it's Chris. Says we usually stay stocked up on toilet paper, but wifey and I are cleaners and we have access to pallets of toilet paper at our accounts. That's awesome. My daughter's fiance apparently gets free cleaning supplies. You would think she'd send me over some free cleaning supplies. Yeah, right. Let's not hold our breaths. Let's see. Steadily more ready with Mel. Ooh, that's interesting. Steadily more ready with Mel. If you're trying to anticipate how much TP you will need, write the date on the cardboard in the new roll. That can't even. Oh my gosh, I know, garden girl. Write the date on the cardboard and the new roll. Then when you have to replace it, you will know how many days a roll of toilet paper lasted. That's a good one. Very funny. It's only me and my roommate. I'm sure he craps more than I do, for sure, to keep it ladylike. I mean, toilet paper would last me forever. Jimmy looked at me when I was talking this conversation yesterday, and he's like, well, if it boils down to it, I'm taking your wash rags. I'm like, no, you're not. And he's like, hey, you just wash them. I'm like, no, absolutely not. We have more than enough toilet paper. I don't think so. They're like the bags of like the blue rags you can get. They're like microfiber. I used to use them for my cleaning business, and I use them for dishes and one for like dusting, so forth and so on. And he wants to wipe his butt with one. At Farm and Havoc, I just went and got 800 pounds of animal feed. I opened a pack of TP from 2019 last month. I probably have, well, wait, what are we in? 21? 20 at least. From no, maybe I do. I might have had a few left over from 2019, but I brought it all. I floated around a couple different households with some toilet paper, but then I brought it all here. Making it with Mel, or Mel's making it. Where did it begin? I used it all on a roll. This is awesome. Totally, totally awesome. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. So I really appreciate all the new subscribers. And I know you probably have to play catch up and get a little caught up, but yeah. So there's like 2 videos specifically that I caught it happening, the phone saying like maximum whatever, but it keeps running. I said, I am so sorry that it keeps doing this, because that must be aggravating for someone. If you're a vlogger, they usually vlog for about 35, sometimes 45 minutes, but I'm not a vlogger, let alone do I want it to go into 2 parts. And I thought that messes up the algorithm. You know, it's not so much the algorithm for me. I care about my subscribers and don't want to annoy anyone and be like, oh, here she goes again with a 2-parter. But maybe in a week my phone will actually be fixed. So just bear with me. How about Bug Out with Mel? That's pretty good. Jot that one down under the watermelon. Where to begin, Homestead? Hello. Yeah, anybody that's got any good ideas for this new series, Under Bake a Leg and Let's Stick It Homestead, that's where you're going to find this series, not in a separate channel. Leave your comments. Vanilla Land says family cloth with a turd. My roommate said that, because I'm just not that woman. Like, I don't need to know your business. And, you know. Who was it? I think it was my ex-fiance used to say, like, okay, going to make a deposit at the bank. And I was like, what? We just went to the bank. He's like, Mel, I got to make a deposit at the bank. I'm like, okay, don't say no more. Yeah, I'm that woman. I don't need to know your business that way. Cosmic Cultivators puts a bunch of laughy says, like that name. How about to Bug Out with Mel? That one. Where to begin? Homestead says, hello there, friend at Creative Redundancy. Teresa Shantz, hello, my friend. Happy Sunday. If you're just popping in. We are just talking about a new little series that I'm going to be doing, still under Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It, on how I food shop, how I stockpile without it being a panic buy, things of that nature. So I hope to see you follow along. And also, I deeply apologize in advance for probably about 3 videos being part 2s because my SIM card is acting up. So yeah, so I made Sunday football Sunday chili, and I will probably be posting that tomorrow, so get ready on Monday to boot for it to be a 2-parter. And you hear me not hit the pause button and be like, get in the house. Stop barking. Why do you got to keep barking? Get out of the kitchen. 3 dogs. It's like having 5 kids. They're all up my rear ends. So, I was watching your barbecue you did for Ed's cook-off. Yeah, I didn't expose what my special seasoning was. I just couldn't do it for my ribs because my ribs are phenomenal. And I will even say that myself, and that's not being snooty or snobby, but when I went off to something else, I wasn't liking my own ribs. So, really good. It was very iffy that day, though. Then I had to rush it because it was starting to rain. I'm like, ugh. I wasn't even going to do Ed's barbecue cook-off, but he did call me out, and then he asked me a few times via phone. So I fit the time in, you know, with all the harvesting going on, and just figured I would make a meal outside. So thank you for watching that. Then I was, oops, her live. Wait, what? Teresa says, I was watching your barbecue you did. Oh. And then, oops, she's live. Gotcha. So, yeah. I don't know. Has anyone else ever done open kettling before? Because I think a lot of this, because I went in the freezer box in the kitchen today. It's full of peppers and tomatoes and other things of that nature, zucchini. So I really think that I am going to take that bucket of sweet peppers. This one was sweet and hot, so sorry about that, Jay, but Jay only got sweet anyway. I got one of the hots, still wasn't bad. It's got a little bit of hot, more sweet in this one, so I'm going to label this sweet and hot. And, yeah, they all took, even this one, but I wanted to yank it, and I popped it, and now this one stays in the fridge. But it's delicious, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I have some jalapenos sitting over here I still have to get done, and I think I'm just going to run them through the chopper and probably, I don't know, stick them in a baggie, honestly. Yes, bug out with mouth, thumbnail with big bug out, crazy looking eyes. Ooh, can you do that for me? I obviously don't have an editor. That'd be awesome if you could come up with like a little thing that would go for that series. That would be really cool, my friend. Teresa says, so pretty. It is so delicious. I mean, I can't even explain this. If you didn't watch the video, I know it's a little bit longer, but people are writing me like, do some canning videos. And then it's like, okay, the videos are a little bit longer, and I guess people don't have the attention span maybe. But this one wasn't too bad. I do try to rush a little bit. The brine is on there, and yeah, these are amazing. Practical preparing with Mel. I love it. You guys are just awesome. Awesome, awesome. Where to begin Homestead? I have switched to all reusable canning lids. Started using them this year, and I love them. We still can't get metal canning lids. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, because I purchased a lot of new cases of jars off of Jay. And I had a good bit from before. The problem is getting like large mouth lids, like wide mouth, large lids, regular lids. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing that. I would love to hear about that. I've switched to all reusable canning lids. What type of reusable canning lids? But then I can't use them on my jars, right? Which you're looking at, my fermented. In the video, I said coleslaw probably about 3 times, maybe 4. I kept calling it coleslaw. Then I corrected myself. Crap. Farm and Havoc says, hello, Teresa Shans. I love Teresa. But yeah, Teresa, these turned out great. Just a simple brine some peppers, and that was it. I didn't turn them upside down either. I thought about it when I said that in the video. I absolutely did not turn them upside down. I just left them alone and let them sit. They're actually in the box, like the case box, which was a little mangled when I got it. You could tell this one's gonna have a little, maybe just a little bit more hot in there. And then I did different colored banana peppers. So yeah, I've been a busy bee still, but I'm holding it together. Teresa says, hi everyone. So yeah, I'm really excited about the new subscribers. I'm excited about this new series. That's the first thing. Yes, someone asked me if I could bring them along for the eggplant parm. I will do that. I don't usually meal prep, but with all this eggplant, I have to meal prep. So got a couple pans today. I don't know, it might be 4 that came with the lids, but I would rather saran wrap and then foil over it. I'm trying to shoot for 6. I think 6 is good because it's at least half a year if you eat 1 a month. But I would think we would probably eat 1 every other month or something like that. So that's my idea with the eggplants. And there's a lot more out there. And then I think I did spend a day. I didn't bring you along for it because I have other videos where I grade it. The zucchinis. But I have some big ones, and I have other ones outside. Well, we know I have some big ones, but, like, I mean, I get some doozies. Some doozies, my friends. So for these, I was thinking about maybe just scrubbing them real good, splitting them down the middle, taking the seeds out, and then I think I'm going to cube it. I don't think I want to dehydrate it, though, but I don't think I have a speck of room. I need vanilla ice cream to get back onto my protein drinks. I have chocolate. I don't have... I like, believe it or not, I like Aldi's vanilla ice cream. It's cheap, too. It's like $1 something, and I didn't get it. But I'm running out of freezer room. So what I was thinking about doing is peeling it, like scrubbing it really good, leaving the peel on, and cubing it so that you can throw it into soups and stews. So I got to get moving on these two right here and get these processed. Tattler lids. Yes, they are plastic and have a separate seal that you can use. Hold that thought, Tattler. Hold on. But then again, like I said, I can't use my jars. Well, let me show you what I purchased a long time ago. And let's see if this is what you're talking about. If you go back to my Q&A Tuesdays when I was in my house, which this is my house now, I had a lot of like suns, oranges, like that color with like beige was like my theme for like my living room and all. So these were kind of on the underneath of my coffee table with like little candies or whatever if my grandson or whatever came over. But yeah, you're talking about these right here, right? These, they pop off. That is unbelievable. But do the Tattler lids, oh, that would be expensive for me. Because, you know, I have a lot of quart-sized jars. I have a lot of half-pint-sized jar. Wait, pint-size, half-pints. I have a lot of jars that I'm going to need to recycle. But these I used to keep just on my coffee table at my house. With like little things in it. And then this one, I mean, that snaps good. And then this one I found, I washed it, and then Jimmy closed the lid. I use this for like my roasted peppers. I bought this. This one says it's an Italian one. 500 milliliter. Made in Italy. Yep, that's why I bought it. It said Italy. I use it for roasted peppers and whatnot. So, yeah. Let's see. I thought about that. Where to begin Homestead. Make mock pineapple with them zooks. I follow that 1870s Homestead. Rachel, who does like a mock. I can't really follow along to her videos, like to her recipes, because she switches it up constantly. And then down in the description, she never writes it out. So it gets confusing, but I know of her doing a, you know, some type of recipe like that. But if anybody has a recipe they'd like to share, you know, send it my way. Do I have a mod in here that can post my email address? I should have a mod in here. Yeah, I have Cosmic Cultivators. And Vanilla Land. So yeah, if somebody's in here and could post my email address, I would love. That's what took me so long to do the pepper jelly jam, which, by the way, I just looked at that. I wanted to show you how thick this got. If you have that zucchini pineapple recipe, you can send it to me. That'd be awesome. Do you remember me showing you? Was this it? I gotta think now. I think it is. It just got so much more like thicker. It's craziness. I can. Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Lisa's still here. I forgot she's editing. So yeah, if you can post my email address, that would be awesome. If anybody has a recipe, thank you, Joe. If anybody has a recipe for that, if you haven't, you can find it or send it to me quickly, because I have 2, 3 that I'm looking at. 3 pretty big ones that have to be used up pretty quickly. So I don't mind doing that. I was interested in that pineapple. What's it called again? Let me see. We just bought Tatler lids off of Amazon. Yeah, but at least do they fit all of our jars? The mock pineapple. Make mock pineapple with them zooks. I shred the large zucchini and then dehydrate the shreds. Toss into soups and casseroles. Rehydrate to make zucchini bread. Yeah, you might have to go back. I harvested a lot of zucchini, so I shredded a lot. I'm going to use one of these for a fresh zucchini bread that is coming your way. Also a pumpkin bread. But, yeah, I need to do something else. I'm running out of freezer space. Trying to find, I suck at this. Zucchini boats. I did do a zucchini boat and then forgot to record it. I'm sorry, but I did do a zucchini boat. I did it with like a meatloaf mix, where it's like the veal, pork, and ground meat. That's how I make my meatballs. I had a little pepperoni in there and some other things, and then some cheese. That was good. Maybe the next super fresh one that comes out of the garden, because yes, I have zucchini. The next super fresh one, I think that the next one will be ready to be picked will be a summer gray zucchini. I think I'll make a boat out of that and bring these along. We made cookies and brownies. That's a good one. I did see I saw your brownie recipe, didn't I? I don't know. I would like to try it in brownies. Zucchini boats at Northern Girl Hobbies. Yeah, it's just where you cut the zucchini. I'll try to do it from this one, like in half, like it's scooped like this, and you can turn it into like, you can have 2 halves and turn it into a boat and fill it with whatever goodness you want and put it in the oven. It's delish. I believe you watched that one, Melody. Yeah, I might have to go back because I've been really craving for brownies. Red Silo says we have a bunch of old cookbooks from the 50s and 60s. We'll look for old school zucchini recipes in there and email if we find them. That would be awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Does anyone in here specifically have the... I really wanted to make it too, and I have the jars. Needs to put some whip on that big zucchini. Red Silo. You can make a mock apple pie, Teresa says. Really? Where have I been my whole life? The mock pineapple one, I definitely need the recipe for that. And Teresa, do you have a recipe for that mock apple pie? Northern Girl Hobbies made taco zucchini boats. Oh yeah, they're good. I made them. The mock apple pie, you make just like apple pie. More sugar, peel the zucchini. Peel the zucchini. So as if you were making apple pie. Are you putting any apples in it, or you're just putting zucchini? Can you shred and freeze or dehydrate? I've seen people do that for recipes. I mean, I've done all that. I'm like tapped out of freezer space. I grated a lot and shredded it and froze it. I didn't dehydrate because maybe it was just a fluke. I don't know. I didn't care for it, but I might use, I have a couple that are this weird funky color. I might dehydrate these into like chips. Just take the seeds out, like make them a little bit thicker. I have a golden easy pick zucchini with that beautiful green going on there. I could do it. Look at this funky one that's like yellow. It's different when you grow zucchinis and squashes in the fall. The color's just funny. So yeah, I might dehydrate some, my friends, but I am going to be real about something. I usually call these in the summertime, I was getting frustrated. I call these the pimple squash, and I don't really eat them, right? So my son came over and Jake came over. We had like a little smorgasbord. I washed it, cut it up in slices in a frying pan with a little Tuscan sea salt, a little bit of olive oil, and onions. I'm a newfound, like, I like it. I think it's really, really good. I shred and dehydrate the shreds. I didn't think of that. I caught on what you were just saying now, like the actual, I haven't peeled any though yet. I have not even peeled any, but when I do go to peel, that's a good idea. I could do that. So Idaho Garden Girl says, I shred mine, dehydrate the shreds. I shred and dehydrate the shreds. Once they're dry, they can be stored in jars and don't have to be in freezer. True. You may be able to grill or bread and freeze also. We usually take yellow squash, zucchini, and make squash casserole. Well, that's what I was thinking about doing, is saving some to actually slice. And I want like a big fat daddy like this, cubed. It's like a soup stew, whatever. And it's cubed zucchini. It's got like garbanzo beans in it. It has lots of kale in it, onion, garlic. Oh yeah, it's very nutritional. It could also be considered vegan, even though I'm not vegan. But I was going to make that out of one of these enormous ones. So yeah, I still have zucchinis I have to deal with. Lots of options, sure is. Cut in chunks, no apples. Okay. Thank you, Teresa. As a heads up, sent an email at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. Well, thank you, Creative Redundancy. I really appreciate that. So yeah, lots going on still. So there's a whole thing of eggplant. And then I have all these zucchinis to deal with. I am dehydrating, not a ton. What's my crazy plant? I have to think because it's my head. It's getting a little... hold on. Where you can eat the plant, the leaves are peppery, and you can eat the flowers. Help me out here. I'm having a brain fart. Whatever is going nuts out there. I'm dehydrating some of that inside my dehydrator right now. I can't think of it. It's taken over in my garden. And that was the other thing. I had a quickie little video of just showing you like the pot, like the little bowl of like just today's little fun little my little small harvest. I did that purposely. I was picking the seeds off of this particular plant if it ever comes to my head. Where to Begin Homestead, email sent to you, Mel. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Cosmic cultivators. Someone think, what is my big plant out there? It's taking up my whole aisle in my bed. Oh my gosh, I can't stand when that happens. I'll show you a leaf and then maybe you can catch on. Because I can't think right now. I am dehydrating. Which this might have been on a little long, but that's okay. It's where it tastes peppery. There's the flowers, and then Here's the leaves that taste like pepper. I decided to dehydrate some and put it in a jar. So yeah, I finally just bit one of these leaves the other day, and yeah, it had a little kick to it. Well, the seeds that come off of it, Simple Living Alaska said what they do is they save them and use that as like wasabi. She said originally her husband said capers, but I love capers. They definitely do not taste like capers, but they definitely have a wasabi taste. Comes from this plant, and you know, I'll think of it. Think of the name of it at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm sleeping. And I'm dehydrating some more, what is it? Marigolds. So tomorrow I have to change the dehydrator out. I have to take some parchment paper, I think. I want to cut the parchment paper the same size of the racks. If you look at my videos, I don't nasturtium. Thank you so much, Idaho Garden Girl. Duh. I'm like, you know when you can't think of it, and then you go to bed and it bugs the crap out of you? I said, yeah, that'll come to me at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I am dehydrating that. Where to begin Homestead says, good night, I'm sleepy. Hope everyone has a great night. 3 a.m. comes early. It sure does. I usually get up around that time. I don't sleep the greatest. But thank you, Where to Begin Homestead, for coming into tonight's live. I really appreciate it. We only have actually a couple more minutes left. I was going to let everybody go. But yeah, check out the videos, and just happy to have you here. So, okay, the nasturtium, that's done. I can take that off tomorrow. I'm not looking to have a huge jar of it. But the seeds, if you have the seeds that you're picking actually from the plant out in the garden, taste fun. Tastes just like wasabi. I want you to get some good sleep. Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't know. I've been getting like... I haven't been sleeping terribly. I mean, we have air on, obviously, but I can't get comfortable. Like, I'm either hot or I'm cold. I'm hot or I'm cold. So I have the windows open. And I've been going through this thing. It's probably hormonal. Where I'll fall asleep and wake up and it's like, I'm just hot. Like, my neckline's hot. Teresa Shan says, read, Mel, read. Reading puts me to sleep big time. I have to slip out. Here, Mel. Take care and good night, folks. Creative redundancy. Thank you so much. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. If you have nasturtium, try a seed. Eat it raw out of the garden and tell me if it tastes like wasabi. Thank you for all the tidbits on what to do this next series at, and stay tuned for my few videos, maybe 3, that are in 2 parts. Please remember to comment because it really helps the channel. And yeah, I think it was a fantastic live. Red Solo Homestead, weighted blanket, best sleep ever. A weighted blanket? Really? I don't know. I harvested a lot of lemon balm and there's a ton out there. So I have to find a French press. It's a smaller one, strictly for the tea leaves that I've harvested. Thank you for the live stream. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye. Thank you, Idaho Garden Girl, for coming. I really do appreciate it. Hope to see you here again next Sunday. And yeah, just check out all the videos this week. And yeah, just stay tuned. Lots going on in this channel, and it was great having you all in here. Cosmic Cultivator says, peace, love, happiness to all. It's good to see you, Melody. It's great to see every one of you. It's a fantastic live tonight, and I'm blessed and grateful because I have amazing subscribers. These are all the best. But I don't know, Cosmic Cultivator is just an FYI. I may have to go over there and relook at that brownie one and make it. Aya Vlogs and Melody will be back on the live stream next week. Have a great night. Bye, Shelly and Anthony. I love Shelly and Anthony. She was always so quiet. Long time watcher, never commented. I always say this. And I said, come on, start commenting. She does. I just love her to pieces. Red Solo Homestead says, laugh out loud, to sleep under. We have one that weighs 40 pounds. Good sleep under those. 40 pounds, I might not be able to breathe. Farm and Havoc, I absolutely love you. You're great. Jimmy looks for your comments. You're very, very funny. Congratulations on your 500 subscribers. I will go over there. I've been making my rounds. on other people's channels, and maybe a couple videos here, a couple videos there. I'll go over and watch a handful while I lay in the bed tonight and try to sleep. My Fitbit or my phone is actually saying time to get ready for bed because I usually have it set for like 11. But yeah, thank you everyone. Good night, Idaho Garden Girl, Farm and Havoc, Red Silo Homestead, Shelly and Anthony, Cosmic Cultivators, Love You to Pieces, Idaho Garden Girl. You're a hoot. That you were great. Red Silo Homestead, Creative Redundancy. I could go on and on. Thank you everyone for coming in. Have a great Monday. We're exactly at the 2-hour marker. Yay. All done. Stay tuned this week for all the videos. Anyone that watches back, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. And thanks for all the patience on the 2-parter videos. Just do your housework and let it run. I'm good with that. Let it run in the background. Really helps my channel out. What else? Have a great Monday and a fantastic week. Stay safe, stay well, stay healthy, and God bless. And I guess I'll end it on my big fat zucchini. Love yous all. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.